is a two-way, three-level shot creator, which fits his name. You know, you're going to be able to score efficiently on every level on the court. Yes, man, it really is me.
Who?
Mizzle, aka the Instant Burner, man. A couple of you guys asked for my ones build in my previous video, so today I'm gonna give you guys one of the funnest ISO builds to play with in the ones. My whole goal with this video and with this build, I did not just want a build that I could just win on. If I want to just win on this game, you could do like a lot of these other people. Nobody in the other previous 2Ks were on post scores, but in NBA 2K25, you see everybody tooting that ass up and playing on post scores. Come on, man. But I didn't want to be like that, man. I wanted to build that I could have fun on, like I said, and still win at a pretty high clip. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of you playing a video game if you're not gonna be having fun while you do it? I'm not gonna have fun backing down 11 times a game, you know what I'm saying, to win a game, bro. That's boring to me personally. So I wanted to be able to dribble if I wanted to dribble, you know what I'm saying, get stops, you know, do a little bit of everything if I'm making myself click. So that was my whole goal with this build. So first things first, it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys hit that like button, man. I took a lot of time to make this video to get these clips so you guys could so I could show you a full display on how good this build is. So what we went with a small forward, and we went with 6'6". Like I said, we wanted to have fun on this build, and we wanted to be fast for all you dribble heads, just in case you want to be one of them type guys. And you wouldn't be able to do it if you're not 6'6" and be the fastest. So we went 6'6", and what you want to go with, you want to go with 240 on the weight. 240 on the weight, you're still gonna be fast, all that type of stuff. We went with the wingspan. You got to make sure you're small forward though. If you go shooting guard, you're not going to be able to put the weight on you to even have a chance to stop some of these post scores. So you got to give yourself a chance. So small forward, 6'6", 240 on the weight, 240 on the weight, wingspan 6'10". So we're going to go ahead and start with the speed. With the speed, we went with an 85 on the speed, just so I can turn and run on this build. And what I like to do with my builds, my agility, we went with an 80. I always like to do my builds with more speed than agility, because a lot of times you got to turn and run, especially if somebody's cooking you, or you play some of these small builds, you're not going to be able to really lock on to them, because we're going to be going back and forth, and you want to be able to try to cut them off. So I always go on my builds high speed, lower agility. If you're not one of them type of people, that's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Just depends on your play style. If you want more high agility, less speed, you can do that. This is pretty much like a template. You know what I'm saying? Make the build the way that you will make the build in your play style. So it's no right and wrong way. With the strength though, strength is very important this year. You want to go with a 91 on the strength. The reason you want to do that, it's going to eventually give you immovable enforcer on Hall of Fame. You're gonna need that to try to get some of these bumps, to try to stop some of these post scores before they can get down and start rumbling and try to back you down. A lot of times you can make them pick up the ball with your strength being so high. So you want to pick that up. What you went with the vertical though, we went with the vertical. We went with a 62 on the vert. Then when it comes to the defense, you want to put your interior defense to a 88. The reason you want to do that, you want to get your post locked down on gold. Then you can use your 1-up on your badge. You can put it on Hall of Fame, just so you give yourself a chance against some of these post scores, just so they don't spin off you every play and you just make the game easy for them. So you want to put that on an 88. Perimeter defense, what we did these with cap breakers. You know, I spent damn near like a week making this build, bro, just coming back to the build, trying to get everything that I wanted. And what I realized is what takes the most points on your build is your perimeter defense on this build right here. So what we went with on this build, we went to this at a 89. We went with a 89. Then we're gonna use 3 cap breakers to make it a 92, which is going to give you challenger on goal, and it's going to give you on ball minutes on goal once you use those 3 cap breakers. So right now it's at an 89. Well, we went with the block. The block, we're going to max it out, baby. Max it out. It's going to give you paint patroller and high flying denier. Then everything else we didn't really mess with right now. We went with the ball handle. We put the ball handle to a 85. I do have a 6'8 build. I didn't make a video on that build because it's not very fun to play on. And I made an 81 on that build, my ball handle. What I realized, when you have lower ball handle, you don't get the nutmegs that you need, especially when you're playing bigger builds like the centers and stuff. You're gonna need the nutmegs to get around those guys because they try to sit in those dead spots and try not to guard you. So you can put the ball through their legs and you can just dunk it every time on them because a lot of them don't have high perimeter. So to get that, you need your ball handling on 85 or 86, somewhere in there. You know, if you want to put it up 1, you can put it up 1 to get your ankle assassin on silver, but I didn't do that. I did 85 right here, and it allowed you to get the badge that I love on this game, the takeover, which is mixtape, which you end up getting faster as you play on in the game. So I'm able to go around a lot of people, especially these little guards. These little guards that you play in the theater, bro, they're super fast, bro, and they have a lot of speed. So as the game goes on, I'm able to go around them because I'm going up on my takeover. So with the ball handle, we maxed this out right here. We maxed it out, baby, just so you can have fun. Like I said, this is a fun build, a fun and a winning build. So I want to be as fast as I could on the build. If you don't really care about your speed with ball, you could definitely take this down to like 80. It doesn't really matter if you're that type of guy, but I wanted mine to be 84 just to have fun. Well, we went with the 3-pointer right here. We went with a 3-pointer of a 84. I did end up using a cap breaker on that to get it to an 85 because my other build had an 85 and I just wanted it to be the same way, but you don't have to do that. If you really wanted to, you could take it down to an 83 and still get limitless range on bronze if you wanted to, if it doesn't mean anything to you. So it really depends on you. Mid range, what we went with on the build, went with an 89 right here. That's gonna allow you to get your set shot specialist on gold. Then if you want to, you can 1-up it, put it on Hall of Fame, you know, and help you shoot even better if you wanted to. So that's what we went with that. With the finishing, I made this build to be able to score on everybody. So like I told y'all earlier with the ball handling, I made it at 85 so I can get nutmegs on the bigs. When you're playing guards, a lot of times those guards are faster than you. Since they're faster than you, what they try to do, they try to crowd you. And when they try to crowd you, I put my post control up. I put my post control up to a 86 on the build. We're gonna use +1 to get it to an 87. And that's gonna give us post up poet on gold, post powerhouse on gold, and post fade phenom on gold. So you can get a lot of these spins like you see right here. They try to crowd you, you spin off them a couple times, these little guards, then they're gonna back their ass up off you. Then you can go on and have your fun. So you gotta be able to be more versatile with them. I made a mistake with my 6'8 and not doing that. People just, and the little guards just crowd me and I literally cannot score on them sometimes because I'm just too slow. Standing dunk, we went with an 81. An 81 is gonna let you, it's gonna let you get your rise up. It's gonna get your rise up on silver. And pretty much what that's gonna do, when you get in that paint against these little guards or something like that, you'll be able to pump fake, or even big people, you'll be able to pump fake. Then the game will automatically, when you're open, it'll automatically go up and you'll just dunk it. Man, it's very cheesy. So with the standing dunk, we put that at a 81. Then with the driving dunk, we put that at a 71. Driving layup, we put that at a 70. And with the close shot, put this at an 84. And what that's gonna do is gonna give you paint prodigy on silver. So you'll be able to hit those close shots, especially against those little guys. You'll be able to pretty much dominate them in the paint, man. So with this build right here, you're gonna end up being, it's gonna be all W's. You're gonna have, look, Jaylen Brown, Paul Pierce, and Paul George, all WNBA players. So how is the build not a W? You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be able to do a little bit of everything on the build, which is a 2-way, 3-level shot creator, which fits his name. You know, you're gonna be able to score efficiently on every level on the court. So, and just in case you guys want my drill moves, these are all my drill moves that I use right here. I usually go in between dribble styles. Sometimes I use Devin Booker, and sometimes I use Zion. Just depends on how I'm feeling that day. You know, right now I think I'm using Zion Williamson. This is pretty much everything. The only thing different is my dribble pull up. My dribble pull up, I'm actually using Caldwell Pope. I'm using Caldwell Pope right there. My go-to shot, I am using, it just depends on the day. I'm either using Durant or I'm using what's my boy's name, bro? Or I'm using this dude's right here, Walker. It just depends on the day with that one right there. Post fade, I use Luka Doncic right here. I use Luka Doncic. Everything else is pretty much the same. The jump shot, I already released my jump shot that I use on this build. Should be popping up in the top right of your screen. You can definitely go check out that video and go check out that. My motion style though, I did change it. My motion style, I'm actually, I'm using either Alex Caruso or I use, what's his name? Let me go to it. But if it's another motion style I should be using, you guys let me know in the comment section, because I'm not big on motion styles this year. So definitely put me on if y'all know a better one. Or Jalen Suggs. Either Caruso or Jalen Suggs is the two that I use on the build. And that's pretty much it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the build. Also, don't forget to like up the video, subscribe if you're new, if you want more content from the burner, and also don't forget to click on that bell and make sure it's on all. And y'all already know who it is. Burn up.